Winning at sports betting is a video game, and if you understand how to play, you can level up fast and earn massive profits. 99% of beginning sports bettors are trying to grow their sports betting funds the wrong way, and it's most likely the reason that you're still waking up with a low account balance or worse. But there's a highly profitable betting strategy that most beginning sports bettors aren't even aware that it exists, and once you learn it, your bankroll will go from this to this. And this is the same strategy that I use to help grow my bankroll from $5,000 to over $30,000. But first, I need you to smash that subscribe button if you want to beat the sports books. We upload videos every week teaching you the tips, the strategies, what to look out for. And if you're serious about making money sports betting, you're not going to want to miss a video. When the beginning sports bettor starts their journey, they're only aware of two types of wagers that they can place on the sports book. Number one is the parlay, the popular child that everyone loves to hang around with. And then number two is the kind of boring, nerdy, straight wager that doesn't get a lot of attention. But there's actually a middle child that in a family of three often gets neglected, and it's no different in sports betting, and that's round robin betting. When I walk up to a sports bettor and ask them, hey, can you explain to me what round robin betting is? They'll look at me like, huh? This is a betting strategy that's highly profitable, but most beginning sports bettors never heard of it, and just casual sports bettors in general may have heard of it in passing, but they're not really sure how it works. You see, round robin betting is a series of small parlays. Now, we're going to dive into a few different examples because the most basic round robin bet that you can put together is a 3x2, meaning 3 picks, which is going to be a series of 3 two-leg parlays. The reason that round robin betting can be a highly profitable betting strategy is because when you're building a parlay, most of the times, at least for me, I always lose by 1 leg. Well, that's not the case in round robin betting. The chances of you losing your parlay by 1 leg are much higher than you actually winning your parlay. If we swap out parlays for round robin betting, we're going to turn a consistent profit. Let me show you. Over here on FanDuel, looking at today's baseball slate, let's say that we really like the Red Sox on the money line. Same goes for the Mets and the Cardinals. Well, we have our 3 picks up here at the top, and naturally, the first option that we can choose to pump in our wager size is the parlay. You see, the sportsbook's number one moneymaker is parlays. That's why they constantly push it. But as you can see, right below parlays is round robins. When we click and open this up, we're going to have our classic 3x2 option, meaning that we have a series of 3 two-leg parlays. Red Sox Mets is one parlay, Mets and Cardinals is the second parlay, and then the Red Sox and Cardinals is the third parlay. Naturally, our payout is less than a 3-leg parlay, but that's because on a parlay, we have to hit on all 3 picks in order to hit, where with round robin betting, like we mentioned before, if we hit on 2 or 3 picks, we're going to turn a profit. One very important note that you need to understand when it comes to round robin betting, if you only wanted to wager a total of $15 on this play, then for your wager size, you're going to want to enter $5. As we mentioned before, we have 3 two-leg parlays. So at the bottom here on FanDuel, we can see that we have $15 in totality to place this bet. A lot of people make the mistake and they only want to wager $15, so they pump that here into the wager tab. But then down below, they're actually putting down $45 on this play. So that's something that you want to be aware of. Over here at FanDuel, looking at the Week 1 slate for NFL games, we love the first 4 underdogs: Ravens, Packers, Titans, Steelers. On a parlay, this is going to be very difficult to win because these are all underdogs, and it's just naturally very difficult to hit on 4 straight picks. But when we come down to round robin, now that we've added a 4th pick, you see that our options have expanded. We now have a series of 6 two-leg parlays or 4 3-leg parlays. Naturally, our payout is less on 6 two-leg parlays compared to 4 3-leg parlays. It's just much easier to hit on 2-leg parlays than 3-leg parlays. But the beauty here is if I wanted to wager $10, remember, we have 6 two-leg parlays here, so 6 times 10 is going to give us a total wager size of $60. But if we only have 3 out of 4 of these picks hit for us, we're going to do quite well. On the flip side, if we wanted to go with 4 3-leg parlays, the $10 then, we would only wager a total of $40 because we have 4 parlays for $10 for each. As we continue to look at the rest of the games, we love the Jaguars on the money line as well. Adding a 5th pick gives us more options: 10 two-leg parlays, 10 3-leg parlays, or 5 4-leg parlays. If we add a 6th pick with the Colts, then our options expand even more. Again, like we mentioned at the very beginning, if you only wanted to wager a total of $100, well, for the 20 3-leg parlays that we have, you just want to put in $5 right here in this slot because we're going to have 20 parlays at $5 for each parlay gives us $100. And for my sports bettors out there that love to play 10-leg parlays or some crazy number of parlays, well, again, try round robin betting. Obviously, compared to the normal parlay, your odds are going to be significantly less. But again, you don't need every single pick to hit. So if you go on an insane run of hitting 8 out of 10 picks, you're going to get paid out handsomely at round robin betting compared to a parlay. So I showed you a bunch of different examples over on FanDuel of how crazy it can get with round robin betting. But for myself, guys, I stick with the basic 3x2s. Every now and then I'll add a fourth pick into my slip and go with 6 two-leg parlays as well. I know for myself that I have a much higher chance of hitting 2 out of 3 on my round robins than hitting all 3. And if I do hit all 3, well, then I still get a really solid payout. But I want to have that level of insurance because hitting 2 out of 3 is going to make me consistently profitable time and time again. Most beginning sports bettors are turned off by straight wagers. It's a grind, it's boring, and the payout's very low. Where the parlays are so attractive because we can take a small amount and get a massive payout. Take a quick time out on parlays and start to add round robins to your mix. You're going to love the fact that you're going to receive a higher payout than straight wagers. And if you lose one of your picks, no problem. You're going to turn a profit and then go back to the well again and build another round robin slip. The other issue with beginning sports bettors is that they're not finding plays that have an edge. So over here at OddsJam, using their positive expected value tool, I simply filtered by FanDuel. And I have 4 plays right here that have an edge over the market. When I look at Justin Steele over 5.5 strikeouts, FanDuel is offering the best price out of any sports book on the market right now. This is a sharp play that we want to add to our round robin slip. So I'm going to take these top 3 plays right here, Alvarez, Steele, and DeYoung, and throw this on a round robin slip right here. Naturally, as we mentioned, the first option that is available to us is the parlay, but we don't want that. We want to go down here to round robin and go with the 3x2. I'm going to wager a total of $75 on this 3x2 round robin. So I type in 25 right here. The 75 is down here at the bottom, and all we need is 2 out of these 3 picks to hit, and I am going to make a nice little profit. If all 3 picks hit, then I'm going to make a total of $351. Using my code BILLYC linked in the description, you're going to receive a 1-week free trial from OddsJam and then save 35% off your first month once the trial ends. On this trial, you are going to unlock all the features that OddsJam has to offer, all of their tools. Implement this round robin strategy and start seeing consistent cash because you're making plays that have an edge over the market.